Hello, everybody. Welcome back. And this week we are reviewing North by Northwest, Corey.
Yeah, do you remember it?
We haven't watched it in a week because we both got really busy. But I do remember parts of it. You've known this movie longer than me, so I think you should take off the review.
I like this film. It's a Alfred Hitchcock film, North by Northwest, and
I got spoiled with the movie because if you've watched cartoon parodies like I got spoiled of the ending because it's in Family Guy.
it's riffed on a lot because it's very iconic.
Yes. So first thing that we wrote down was Taxi Jacker because he just steals people's taxis at the beginning of the film.
Yeah.
He works with the. Does he work with the news? He's salesman. He's a salesman.
Yeah, he's an advertiser. I love the Alfred Hitchcock just knows how to tell a story so well. Like it's what he's famous for, right?
Yeah.
But I love that Cary Grant's character, Roger Thornhill, he's comes across as such a normal dude.
And at the end,
he's just a guy
who's
forced into these extraordinary circumstances.
At the end of the movie, he's more of 007.
Yeah, yeah. Because he has to be.
Yeah, which is kind of cool. I don't remember what this is. It says locked. What was locked?
When he gets picked up by the two henchmen at the beginning, he gets kidnapped.
Yeah.
He tries to escape, and then he sits back down.
Because they're looking for someone. They're looking for. It says
Kaplan.
here. Kaplan, yes.
George Kaplan, who doesn't exist.
Doesn't exist. Big spoiler.
Yes.
But the whole movie, that's who they think that he is.
Yes, it's a mistaken identity plot that kicks off the plot. And if you remember from Plan 9, how the characters had nothing to do because nothing was happening to them, nothing was making them have to do something.
Mm-hmm.
Roger Thornhill gets thrown into the deep end. He's mistaken for a spy. And people are trying to kill him. He has to do something about it, right?
Yeah.
He can't be like, that was weird, and do nothing. That's why he goes to the hotel and he investigates. He tries to get a meeting with George Kaplan, who is him by all accounts.
Because that's who he thinks he is, and he's trying to see who he is, but it's actually him because he doesn't exist.
Yes. So yeah, it's the CIA or whatever. They never actually say what government organization that they're working for. They make up George Kaplan to draw attention away from their actual agent, who is
the girl,
Eve Kendall,
which ends up being his love interest throughout the movie.
So that's the one part of the film that's I guess it lands because they're both really good actors, but at the same time it's she comes on real strong, right?
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, it's because she's a villain, right? Because you don't know that she's working for the CIA.
But she plays as a villain to cover her tracks.
But she sleeps with him and stuff, right? But she doesn't have to do that. She just wanted to because she likes him. We later discover, right?
Because they meet on the train when Roger's trying to run from the cops and he hides in the doorway.
Mm-hmm.
And then she's like, "Oh, he went that way."
Yeah, she's helping him out, right?
Yeah.
But really, she leads him to the iconic scene of the cornfield with the airplane. That whole ambush. They try to kill him.
Yeah.
And he survives because he's just a badass.
He is?
He is. He gets more badass the longer the film goes on.
So we talked about we call him a snake in the grass. Was it him? Okay, he's thirsty.
What?
We call him a snake in the grass. We'll edit that out.
The snake in the grass.
Yes.
I even drew a picture of a snake.
In the grass, yes.
Yeah, because he's rolling around the dirt. It's like I said, I think it's in the notes, where I was constantly thinking about, because he does such a good job of being a normal dude, I'm like, ooh, what would I do in that situation? It's so fun to think about. Like, how would I get out? Like in the
How'd you get out of the pickle? Yeah.
Yeah, when he first gets brought to the mansion, Mr. Townsend's mansion.
Which actually, the guy that he talks to, isn't the owner. It's the bad guy.
Yeah, and he's just going off the information he has. Right,
Yeah.
Everything's so real. Right, I just love it, and you can see where it ramps up where he's like, "This is a bad situation, and I'm mixed up in it," but he still has hope that, like, okay, I can get out of this. I can talk to these people. You know, I'm still pissed off that they've abducted me. Right?
Yeah.
And then there's a shift where he realizes that, like, these people are trying to kill me.
Yeah.
And he tries to get out of that room, right? And it takes 3 guys to, like, hold him down, and then they make him drunk and drive to kill him.
Now, shall we get down to business?
I'm all for that.
Quite simply, I'd like you to tell me how much you know of our arrangements. Oh. And, of course, how you've come by this information. Naturally, I don't expect to get this for nothing.
Of course not.
Don't misunderstand me. I don't really expect you to fall in with this suggestion. But the least I can do is afford you the opportunity of surviving the evening.
What the devil is that supposed to mean?
So, I think there's a couple parts in the movie I thought were real, but you said they were paintings.
Yeah, the sets.
The sets, yeah.
It looks so cool.
It's so cool. Like, when they're, like, visualing through the skyscraper, it's actually an animated guy walking to the taxi and not him.
Yeah. Where he's running away from the UN.
Yeah.
Because obviously they can't film in front of the UN.
Yeah.
Get back.
Very, very cool. It gives the movie such a good style. And the soundtrack hits so good.
Yeah, Alfred Hitchcock's good with, like, direction and everything. Which you told me he was, Cary Grant was the only person that...
Alfred Hitchcock has said that Cary Grant is the only actor that he liked working with.
Yeah. So, Snake in the Grass walked. What would you do? Clean couch, booze turned to books when when the cops show up, and he's like, "There was booze here a minute ago. Now it's books."
You know, the detectives lead him through. He's like, "Look, there's all the booze. Here's where they keep the booze cabinet." And he opens it up, and you're just like, "The booze turned into books."
Yeah,
that was funny.
Yeah,
great scene though.
We talked about the building scene. They don't make movies like they used to.
It's such a different vibe.
Like, I feel like they put more heart, because, like, you'll watch, like,
100%.
Like, I watched, for example, I watched Clown in a Cornfield. It was not very good.
Yeah. A modern film?
Yeah. It just came out, and I was like, I like watching older movies, like Scream, or, like, Halloween, like the old one and stuff. Because, like, I feel like they put more heart into the movies, and it's less CGI.
This is the golden age of Hollywood.
Yes.
When these films were being made. They call it that for a reason.
Yeah.
Because, there was artistry and passion, and...
People are just trying to make a quick buck now, unfortunately.
Yeah. And they're chasing, like...
trends.
What they think audiences want.
And
which is always a bad idea for a creative person to do. Because these are creative pursuits. It doesn't matter how much money is involved and tied up in filmmaking.
Like
filmmaking is an art, right?
We talked about this in the last movie, but like Starship Troopers, great movie. They didn't need to make 2 and 3.
No, they're like
They're
chasing
just cash.
money.
Yeah.
When the core of creative endeavors is having a vision and a motivation behind what you're making, right? If you don't have that, if your motivation is money, it's not. You've taken the creativity out of it, right?
It's more of how come, like, this movie I'm sure made a lot of money back in the day.
I believe so.
Because I know Psycho made a lot of money because of the twist and everything. Which is funny because back in the day with Psycho, like, you've never seen it, but like there's a point where the plot twist happens in the middle of the movie, and Alfred Hitchcock refused to let people into the movie halfway through
to preserve the
the movie. Brain power.
Let's move on.
Yeah, having a little episode there. Knife trope. What was that? I forgot.
Knife trope?
Knife trope.
Oh, this part is dumb. This part is dumb. It's when he gets framed for killing
The one
real
guy.
Mr. Townsend.
Yeah.
Because the henchman is way in the back corner, throws a knife.
Oh,
at him,
and then he just
and hits
tips
him in the back,
over.
and then Cary Grant grabs the knife and pulls it out of him. Then there's blood everywhere, and he's holding a bloody knife. And then he turns around, and there's a dude with a camera that takes this picture. There's blood everywhere, and he's holding a bloody knife. And then he turns around, and there's a dude with a camera that takes this picture. And I'm like, this is dumb.
Yeah.
That is one instance where nobody would act that way.
My ADHD was really bad in this movie because like I would zone in, focus, and then I would zone out. But the ending of the movie is really good. Really, really good. I like the ending of the movie. I got spoiled on it because it's been made fun of multiple times.
Mm-hmm.
But essentially, he follows the agent to the house, and then
Mount Rushmore.
Yeah, Mount Rushmore, and then tells her that they're thinking of throwing her out the plane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's really tense.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, he's got to do something. See, that's how you make a good paced story and good character motivations. He has to do something, or this girl that he loves is going to die.
Yeah.
Right? He can't sit on his hands. He's got to act. And it's great.
Yeah, it was first time watching it. I really liked it.
Yeah.
Once I seen the plane though is when I knew. Yeah, I know what movie this is.
Yeah, you're like, I've seen this.
Yeah, I've seen parts of this before.
What would you rate it out of 10?
I have a movie probably like an 8.
Ooh.
The
I would
problem
agree.
is my ADHD.
Yeah.
Because it's a long movie. It's like 2.5 hours
Yes.
long.
Yeah, it is a long movie.
But it's good if you stick with it, I think. If you, like, some of it's kind of like talk.
Mm-hmm.
But once you get into the action and stuff, you get, like, sucked back in.
Yeah, it's so, the way Alfred Hitchcock films it, it's like you lean forward in your seat because it's
Suspenseful.
visually suspenseful.
Yeah.
Characters are great. Cary Grant's one of my favorite actors ever. Fantastic. I agree with an 8.
Mm-hmm. What movie are we reviewing next, do you think?
No.
We were talking about Mars Attacks.
We're talking about Mars Attack. We were talking about Creature from the Black Lagoon.
Talking about Birds.
Birds.
Birds
I
is
love
good.
that film.
Never seen it?
Ooh, it's a good one.
Yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I know it's a little shorter. It's only because we didn't record right after we watched it, so my brain doesn't really remember. But
Yeah.
hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you for watching. See you guys.